In this video, I'm going to show you how to add new groups. So if there are new small groups that are launching at the Well, this is how you would add new groups. Once you log into Well Connected, you usually would have to be at a ministry director level or coach level in order to do this. So once you are adding in a new group, you're going to go to the groups part of Well Connected. When you click on groups, you can click on add a new group. And then that'll bring you through all the walkthrough on how to add a new group. So that's how you're going to do that to add the new group. But let me kind of show you what some of the things, changes that you're going to need to make when you're adding a new group. So again, you would click new group. When you click new group, you're going to be brought to a screen like this. This is where you can type in what the name of the group is on Well Connected. You can also attach a picture. So in this case, Art of Marriage has a graphic, so we added that graphic. It does have to be in a JPEG format. This is also something that the leader can go back and do themselves, but if you have that and want to start it, great. Then there's also a place for you to put a description of this group. Underneath classifications, under type, you'll be able to choose what type of group this is. So if it's a couple small group versus a women's small group, men's, youth small group, everyone welcome, young adult group, you can choose those there. So you're definitely going to make sure you put in the title, put in the type of group, put in a description. Again, they can go back and add this. The leader can later if you would like. The when and where, this is where they're going to put in the meeting day, the meeting time, the area of town. So this is mainly for when we're looking at Batavia, Geneva, St. Charles, whether it's east or west side. Put in the address where they're going to be meeting, those types of things. This is important because this information on this screen shows up on cometothewell.org/small groups. So this information is important to have if we can get it in there as soon as possible. Then under options, we want to make sure that members interact is an option here. This is a lot of times it's defaulted to announce only. We want to change it to members interact. Then we want to make sure that we include this group in the public search. So we want to make sure that this is checked. A lot of times it is not. And then you just want to make sure that all of these are checked. So group members can send messages, can create new needs. Group members can upload files, receive emails, receive comments, receive weekly summary, receive text messages from the group. Make sure all of those are checked. And then you're going to go to the last page, which is admin. We're going to make sure that this small group gets placed underneath the small group ministry. So we're going to put that there. If this is a Well Students group, we would actually put that under Well Students Ministry, not small groups. But if it's an adult small group, we're going to put it under small group ministry. We do want to make sure that church-wide events is unchecked. So this says publish this group's events to the church-wide event calendar. We want to uncheck that because we don't want the group's events that they're doing throughout the month showing up on the church-wide calendar. And then you also want to, for attendance groupings, make sure that small group is checked. If we're setting up a Well Students small group, we want to have both the small group attendance checked as well as the Well Students attendance checked, just because it helps us with keeping track of the groupings there when they're both checked. If it's just an adult small group, though, you'll just click small group attendance. And then you can hit save, and all of that information will be saved, and that group will now be set up. And so if they go to cometothewell.org/small groups, here you'll see that this group is listed in the directory now underneath Art of Marriage. The graphic shows up. And then we also have the description, and then this again is the information as far as Wednesday evening, what day they're meeting, and then also what area of town. In this case, it's marked other because they're meeting in Aurora. So that is how you set up a new small group in Well Connected.